Is it recording?
It's been.
Oh.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it got my K-pop.
Yeah, I'll edit that in there somewhere. And Radley saying I need to take a shit.
Oh, that's the
Welcome back to the Unprofessionals show. We have a special guest today, a fill-in, but hopefully he'll come back. we have Radley here, our special guest.
Master Justin.
But yeah, we are the Unprofessionals. Welcome back to the show. We have Noel here, and I'm your host for today. I'm Justin, and today's episode is Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Today we watched it at ILM for the Visual Effects Society. They had a
Screening
special
for the
screening
members, yeah.
Yeah, for members of the Visual Effects Society. So we wanted to go over how we felt about it and like our thoughts and theories about Star Wars.
Spoiler alert.
Yes, lots of spoilers, full spoilers. So how'd you guys like the movie? You've seen it 3 times, right?
I've seen it 3 times, and I watched the first time with you.
Yeah.
And after the first time, I remember coming out of the theater, we had some nitpicky stuff. But by this third time, and maybe because I'm reading articles and stuff, I'm okay with it. There's still a few things that kind of get to me a little bit, but they are super nitpicky. I mean, I love the movie all times.
Yeah.
That'd be an awesome subject to talk about. I've watched it twice. Today was my second time watching it. And first time I watched it, I was pretty much crying the whole movie. Just nostalgia just hitting me. But like you suggested to watch it before.
Yeah. And
this time around, I was able to soak in everything. Still, when, Han Solo died, it still kind of pulled at me. But I was able to pay attention more to like the smaller details of it.
Yeah, when you watch it a second time. It felt a lot like the old movies, the kind of story beats that it has. Overall, I think it's going to go in like a whole different direction in the next film. It's episode 8.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, this one, to me, it borrowed different story elements from the first, the original 3, episode 4, 5, and 6. And it was, they did it really well. I mean, it's, someone told me, I was reading a bunch of articles as well. It's a simple story, to get, like, to comprehend. Yeah. But it was done so well that there are so many, like, I wouldn't say loose ends, but just so many branches of
open questions.
Yeah, ideas and theories and what happens. But going back to how it was similar, or not, I wouldn't say similar, but it took different story elements from the original 3. I think it was just to pull in the old audience as well as bring in a new audience.
Yeah.
And I really like that. But I do hope that the next, 2-3 movies or even the spin-offs just shy away from the nostalgia.
I think
stuff.
it will. Yeah. Because I think like Kylo Ren is such a different bad guy than any of them ever in Star Wars. Mm-hmm. Like he's already kind of like, it seems like he's on his redemption story already.
Mm-hmm.
Like he doesn't know what side to choose already. He's not just some dark side and then he gets this, I don't know, he changes his mind later on. So I'm hoping they'll fight more with both sides when he comes back.
He's a loose cannon.
Yeah.
As opposed to,
and he's like a baby.
Yeah, to me he's like Arrested Development. When he was seduced to the dark side, he's stuck at that age.
Yeah.
That's why he throws his temper tantrums.
Yeah, he's slashing around.
He's just like anything else. Like he's literally a kid still.
Yeah.
As opposed to all the other Sith who were very composed. They were like the masters, and that's why that's what I don't get. He is a master of Knights of Ren.
Yeah.
And like that type of behavior that he displays, how do the other knights how will they react?
And
or like how's their
who
attitude?
Are they?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Yeah, where, who?
Are they with Snoke somewhere?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how Snoke is related to them. Well, we don't know.
We don't, and it's just a bunch of theory crafting I've read. Some I like, some I don't like, but I just think he's going to be just some guy.
Snoke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be all these theories that are out there.
Yeah. There's like that one big theory that's floating around. We could probably talk about that later. But, and like General Hux, he like undermines Kylo Ren. He's not.
Yeah.
It's not like Vader where he was the big boss, aside from like Palpatine.
Yeah.
But like they're like equals. You don't really do that before.
Well, I noticed when I was rewatching it with Mel, she was asking me for A New Hope. She was like, "Oh, so Vader reports to that guy." I'm like, "No, not really." No. But it's maybe because we've seen them all. We're like, "No, he's the badass." But yeah, I think that's sort of a theme too, because people were like talking trash to Vader in A New Hope, and maybe they were keeping in theme with that.
Yeah.
And maybe after Ren finishes his training, Hux will be pissing his
be
pants.
a little bit lower, lower on the totem pole. Yeah, because they both report to Snoke.
Yeah,
so.
And like it makes you wonder how high up Hux is, because has anyone else seen Kylo with his mask off? Because Rey has, and Hux, when he's whining about Rey, and Hux comes in, Kylo isn't that eye, but when he's just walking around, so I'm like, Hux must be that high up. He sees Kylo without his stuff on.
Yeah.
I only thought of that on third viewing.
That's why you gotta watch it a bunch of times. I didn't even think of that.
It gets the juices flowing.
Yeah. All right, so what's the theories that are floating around in our heads?
The one that I heard was, Darth Plagueis.
Darth Plagueis?
Plagueis,
is
sorry.
Snoke, right?
Is Snoke.
That's the big one, but
I've heard... I want to start watching, like, Clone Wars and Rebels. I haven't watched those, but they're saying now I'm going to forget it because we're recording.
It happens to us all the
time. The Grand Inquisitor is
Inquisitor.
Snoke, because if you look at the card, it's a similar thing, and I don't know the series, so spoiler alert, but whatever was reading, like something blows up or he dies.
The Clone Wars?
No, Rebels, Star Wars Rebels.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah,
like the one that's
he's the Grand Inquisitor, because they never give him a name. In the series, he's the Grand Inquisitor, so he could be Snoke, the Grand Inquisitor. And he reported straight to Vader, admires Vader or something like that. That's what I heard. And some far-off theory I heard from was, which I don't believe and I don't want it to be, it's Maz.
What? Okay, that's a little too far.
Unless they're going with the whole, I don't know, because they're like, well, she knows so much about the Force and stuff. And
she's 1,000 years old.
Shyamalan it. M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh my god.
No, I don't want Maz.
It was all a dream.
I don't want Maz. This can't be
If
Maz.
M. Night Shyamalan directs episode 9, then fine. I'll
give it.
I have to accept it because he's messing up. But yeah, like I mean I kind of like the theory of him being Darth Plagueis, but I mean because like they mention Palpatine mentions him to Anakin in episode 3 about how his master was like this guy he was so powerful with the dark side he could like regenerate himself. And if like Palpatine tried to kill him, that could like say that's how he got all those scars on his face and why he was gone for so long.
Yeah.
And he just never knew that he was still alive.
I mean, it's always possible. I mean, you get that amount of power, you'll have that power struggle.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a plausible theory. I don't want it to be that. I just want
I kind of want it to be new. Yeah.
I kind of think a lot of people are picking those theories because it is calling back to these old stuff.
Yeah.
But I think this is Disney and JJ saying like, okay,
No,
this is our kickback the old stuff. Now, this new, we want new stuff.
We can move forward.
We can move forward. Yeah, this can be.
We got
this
your
guy.
attention. We got the old audience to get onto the series.
Yeah.
We got new audience. Now let's make something new.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think all that stuff is gonna be new. But like, how about Rey?
Rey.
Who's Rey?
I have my things on her.
Yeah.
My theories. 2 of which, I mean, it's the most obvious. Like I said earlier, this is, what I think.
Mm-hmm.
She's either Obi-Wan's granddaughter or Luke's strange daughter. I mean, there's just like we said, that they're trying to pull in from older stories, the whole Leia Skywalker, they're brother and sister.
Mhm.
My thing is that, Kylo and Rey are cousins, and they have that struggle.
I'd like
And
to
it's
see
always
them be
within the
related
family.
somehow. I think that would be cool with me.
See, I don't.
You don't
But
want them to
I
be-
don't want them.
Yeah,
I don't want.
neither.
I want it to be. Why can't it just be some person? Because
It could be.
like in
Very
you know
well
in,
could
in
be.
the prequels, which I know no one really talks about or brings up, but in the prequels, like they were all these people. They were not all incestual, like all other sisters of each other. It's just they were trained and strong with the
Luke
Force.
and Leia's kid.
Mhm.
But everyone keeps yeah.
That's why she's such a secret. We're like, oh shit,
They look at her like,
drop her off in this
oh, we should
Freaking Lannisters.
Yeah. What's the worst planet on here? Jakku, I think. The trash dump.
But everyone keeps telling me, like I think George has said before, it is a family story. It's a Skywalker story.
Right.
So it would make sense that it's some way related. And what I forgot to look for, I sent that picture to the grouping one time, was at the very end. It's supposed to look like a gravestone.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I was looking
On
at
the
that
right
I
today.
didn't even
Yeah.
look. Mel said it looked like it. To me, I
It looked like
forgot
it
to
could
look
be.
for it. So
But it's super tiny. It's like as big as this microphone.
Yeah.
so I kind of think I think it's on the third viewing. It leans toward that's Luke's kid. To me.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. And like because there's all those looks that Han's giving
What's
her
the
like every now and
gravestone?
then.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
I kind of think that.
And he's treating her
Luke,
like
though.
he knew her
Yeah.
already.
And that's-
But like my first theory was like that's Han's other kid, but then they never mention her or
Mhm.
nothing, so I was like, oh, maybe that's not right. But he treats her like super nice.
Mhm.
He's trying to get her on
Yeah.
to his ship, work with him.
Yeah.
Like maybe him knowing I'm going to take care of her. I couldn't take care of my own son.
Yeah,
I'll take
yeah.
care of her. To lead her on the right path. The gravestone, the theory out there is it's the mom.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
What I think is, going back on how our theory is Rey is Luke's daughter. I mean, when Han was like looking, how he was looking at her, maybe he knew. I mean, he knew
Who
what
she
happened,
was.
what Ben
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
Yeah.
to, Luke. Obviously Ben was Luke's, apprentice
Yeah.
or whatever,
A
and then he
nephew.
just nephew and destroyed the
And
school.
that's right.
My thing is that at an early age, she was a Padawan,
Yeah.
and she was training, but
But she doesn't
But he-
know though.
I mean, you can suppress memories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Luke-
true. Yeah.
Luke can suppress, memories if he
Yeah,
wants to.
alter memories.
The person that dropped her off at Jakku was him or the mom,
I agree. With that.
and just to protect her so that Rey doesn't get to her.
That's what I've been thinking. Yeah.
So like when they say the Force Awakens, her memories come back, and that's
Mhm.
why she has those flashbacks, because maybe it's like all coming back to her, that she was training,
that she was there.
I
And
never
that's-
thought of it like that.
why she kind of like knew how to like when she's like telling the guard to take off the cuffs, like how did she know how to do that?
How did she know there was Jedi mind tricks?
She has no
Because
idea.
she thought Luke was a myth. So
My response to that would be, how would she know there's Jedi mind tricks? She's clearly heard of the Jedi, and you heard of the Jedi.
She's-
Stories
oh,
of
yeah, I
the Jedi
guess so.
mind tricks.
Mhm.
She's like, well,
but she
I'll try
thought it. Yeah. She probably was like, "F it, I'll try it." Yeah.
And there's a couple of things that Mel was bringing up on the ride home was that she caught like Maz telling her, about the Force. Close your eyes, feel the Force.
Yeah.
She kind of took closing her eyes during the whole,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
she did
closed it.
actually,
She's
like,
like, it's
try it
triggering
out.
her head. Well,
Yeah.
let me just try and concentrate, and maybe that's how she.
found that inner strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. I didn't think of that. Maybe that's her flashback as a child, seeing the Knights of Ren. And
Yeah.
I always thought it's just
I thought it was just coming
Some
off
trick,
the lightsaber. Like that's what.
the Force showing the audience
Yeah.
what happened, or JJ's cinematic way of showing us what happened. But that's interesting. I never thought it's her suppressed memory of her seeing the Knights possibly doing whatever they did.
killing all the
Yeah.
students and whatnot.
Yeah, and then they dropped off Rey on Jakku.
And
Yeah.
how did Maz get the lightsaber?
Yeah.
Save that question
Yeah.
for another time.
I'm glad they
Yeah.
addressed that, like, for another time. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. if she just like, here, take it, I'd be like, what the hell's going on here?
Why do you have that? That's cool.
You didn't sell that? Yeah.
And then he made what's his face Simon Pegg's character take care of her, I guess, where he taught her how to scavenge and stuff. From
Yeah.
what I read.
Oh.
The
That's what you
dude
read
who the dude
Yeah,
who
yeah,
gives him the
One
food.
half portion.
Yeah, planet that Luke's on.
Yes.
It's supposed to be where the first. It's called. I guess it's called Act 2,
Mm-hmm.
and it's where I guess the first Jedi Temple is supposed to be there.
Yeah, because I when I was reading after we had watched it the first time, people's problems with it is why would Luke make a map of where he's going or where he is? Why would you leave that? Yeah. And then my coworker told me that's not a Luke. Luke didn't make that map. Everyone knows he's looking for the first Jedi Temple. That's a map to the first Jedi Temple.
Oh.
That's why the map exists.
Yeah.
It's how you get to the first Jedi Temple, not, I'm going here. I'm going to leave bits and pieces of where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think we're all going to accept that that's where the first Jedi Temple is. And that's going to be the Dagobah. That's where she'll be training.
Yep.
But the thing is, in 8, are they gonna take... Because it lends itself... We want to know right from that moment on Episode 8. I want to go back to the island. Does he ever take the saber, and where do they go from there? Or is it going to be a scroll after months of training with Luke?
I think that might be either that, or they're going to continue like right exactly where it left off. He's just going to grab it or force grab whatever.
Yeah.
And then we'll continue from right there, and then they'll cut to like months later where she's trained already or pretty well versed already in the Force.
Yeah. Because a lot of people had asked me that, or what I had thought about it, and I always compared it to, like, she has raw talent. She has raw talent in the Force. Yeah. It's like, any sports player, basketball players, they have raw talent. They can do what they do, but they need years of experience and training and coaching to make them
even better. Yeah.
So she has the raw talent right now and
needs to be refined. Yeah.
Right.
Just like, Luke also. With New Hope, he wasn't really great, but he was talented. He was a talented pilot. He commanded the X-wing and took down, the Death Star, and then he goes into training with Yoda, and then he refines that talent, and then he becomes badass in Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
So, my question is, there has to be another reason for Kylo Ren or Ben to look for Luke, not just to kill him, but maybe he might have some unanswered questions, or maybe there's something that Luke has that he wants other than we don't know what happened when
you don't know the whole story.
When Kylo Ren went crazy, and why did he go crazy?
How did Snoke get to him?
Yeah, who? So that
he wasn't he with Luke the whole time?
Yeah, was it Luke and Snoke together training? Yeah.
So that's a big question, and it seems like finding Luke is Kylo Ren's top priority. General Hux, he doesn't care. He just wants.
He's just doing what Snoke says.
Yeah, that, and he just wants
the first order to rise.
To rise.
Yeah.
So you have two separate, goals. Two separate,
Yeah, like Kylo has a personal, because that's his grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a personal connection that, he has still an ulterior motive possibly.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that could seduce him back.
Yeah, to the light. I don't think he'll go back. I think he's a lost soul.
Yeah.
Too late again.
Yeah. I don't want him to go back.
I don't want him to go back either. But I like the struggle.
Yeah, it was more of it's clear more of a struggle.
Yeah, than last time.
Because even just the scene where he's talking to Vader's burnt mask, it's like...
Yeah.
He is having a struggle. He's telling Snoke, I got it. But on his own, he's like, I don't know.
Does he not know, Vader became good at the very end?
It all depends on what Luke told him, I guess.
That's true. Or his parents.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
But I guess Luke would be the only one who really knows.
Yeah,
I was there. It was just those two, yeah.
See this hand?
Yeah.
That's what Grandpa did. Grandpa did that.
That's why he's like, oh, Grandpa was a badass. And be like, Grandpa.
I want to do that.
Did
no one lost a hand, huh?
Did Kylo Ren lose his hand?
No,
not yet.
Okay, because it kind
of looked like it, when she cut him the first time. But then I
looked
too.
The last time, or the second to the last time, when she went like that, and he was
when he fell, right?
Yeah.
I looked like when I saw that before. Okay. I made sure. He lost his hand. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He still got it.
But now he's got a reason to wear the mask.
He's got his face guard.
Yeah.
He's gonna look like Snoke.
He has a big ass gash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he'll go back. I mean, I think his final... I wouldn't say his final final not training but test was letting go and going to the dark side, and his test was to kill his father, and that's what he did, and he made that decision. I think he's full on with the dark side now. So
I don't know. I think that's why he's struggling.
I think he's struggling a little bit. Like Snoke even says his training isn't complete.
Yeah.
And even with Vader's complete training, swapped. I don't know if it's Snoke gonna make him go kill his mom. She's general of the Resistance.
Yeah.
He had more hate if he killed his mom too.
It seemed like he had more hate for Han than he doesn't mention. He doesn't mention Leia.
Yeah, he doesn't mention her at all. I thought he would like say, "Oh, how's mom?" and then kill her.
Yeah. Where's mom?
I thought like Han was specifically mentioned him to or her to him. He's like, "We want you to come back home."
Yeah, all he said was "we," and that was about it.
Your mom loves you. Your mom wants to see you too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, they didn't mention her at all too.
Yeah.
A good father.
Maybe Kylo was right. Maybe he wasn't a good father.
How about Finn?
Finn.
He's not a Jedi, right? Do you think he will become one?
I'm a fan of the theory he's Lando's kid.
I like that theory.
Calrissian?
Yeah. Because it would they take him from a young age, and I mean,
it's quite possible to come from Lando too.
Yeah,
it took him from a smuggler.
I mean, it could possibly be he is nobody, and that should be totally fine by me. But I don't know why I'm okay with him being Lando's kid, and it bugs me that Rey would be related to someone. I don't know. But I think to me, it would give a little extra motivation to Finn if he was related to like Lando.
Yeah.
To make him a little bit more likable. It's like again the nostalgia comes back and you're like, oh, remember Lando? Yeah. Betrayed. Yeah.
Leia, like, your father helped me and blah blah.
Yeah.
Your father would constantly hit on me, but he also helped me. And
Jerry curls, yo.
Yeah. So I think I'd like that, but if he's just Finn, then that's fine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
But what will be his role? I mean, he obviously, he was seriously injured, and he comes back. Yeah. I mean, to me, Dameron Poe will be probably a bigger figure in
the Resistance.
Yeah, I mean, his personality is just like strong.
Yeah,
like in the movie, his acting.
He's gonna die.
No.
I bet you he's gonna die.
No, he should become a TIE fighter pilot. Yeah, right.
TIE fighter.
Well, it's been brought up to me the question of how did he get off the planet? And to me, I'm okay accepting that. It was nighttime, whatever.
Poe?
Yeah. It's night. He said he woke up at night, whatever, and through whatever ways, I don't know, he could bargain for a ship or smuggle a ship or trade work for whatever to get to certain places and finally make his way back there. But it was brought to me the theory of could he have been captured by the First and brainwashed, and he has a larger endgame. Is he the Empire Strikes Back? Is he the twist? Is he I've been doing this for Snoke. Snoke was okay with the first one. I don't know. But someone brought that up to me. I'd never thought about it.
It's a crazy theory.
It's a crazy theory. I've never thought about it. Because I'm like, well, he just probably exchanged something for something.
I know. You could pull a whole bunch of strings on that planet.
Made him a sleeper cell so that, Order 66 and then boom, he's Clone Wars again.
I think everyone's sort of looking for the twist. And I thought that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be. But I don't know what it is.
I think Finn in the end will probably be
the pilot.
Yeah, I think he'll be some kind of Resistance fighter. He's not going to be like some Jedi.
He admires the hell out of Poe,
but he doesn't. He doesn't fly anything. Like he just guns. He's good with a blaster. Remember, he's always looking for a blaster.
He's going to be like the new Han Solo.
He got accustomed to the Millennium Falcon's guns like right away. He's like, I can do this.
Yeah.
He got accustomed to the TIE fighter guns, but the reason why he got on is because he needed a pilot because he couldn't fly. So I would say, I don't know. Would he take Han Solo? No, I wouldn't say he would take his place.
As the run and gun guy.
Yeah.
He'll take his place, I think. But not like his character.
Because, he's always running from something. He's always scared, but then he'll always rise up to do something good. Mm-hmm. Just like Han Solo. Like, he's a smuggler. Like, he was a bad guy. Not really necessarily a bad guy, but when the occasion rose up, he would do something good.
Right.
So I mean, that's the whole thing that ties those two characters together. That's what I think. So will he be not necessarily a pilot, but just one of those characters that would just do the right thing, or just, I don't know.
I think I only would label him possibly as a pilot because it gives him somewhere to go and something to do. Because otherwise,
Like, what does he do?
is he? Because like Leia is important. She's a general, but we
Yeah.
don't see her because she's doing
strategic
strategic stuff at the base.
Yeah.
If
that we
he's
don't
in-
need to see for a whole movie.
Yeah. Are we gonna check in with Finn? Everything's good here. Yeah. Fly through there. It's all good. It's all good.
We're good.
Clear for landing. Like, so I imagine if he's
The
a
guy
pilot.
with the sticks.
for specifically the Millennium Falcon.
For Ray, he runs up the thing like, takes your stuff. I got it.
Look, see, that's where I think he's gonna be. He's gonna be on the Millennium Falcon with Rey and
Co-pilot?
Chewbacca. Not the co-pilot, because like you
No,
said,
because
he's gonna
Chewie's
fly.
the co-pilot.
Yeah.
So yeah, he would be the gunner.
He's
he
the
would,
guns.
He would
Yeah.
find a way to be. He's always been finding a way to be with her, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
because they're the new.
You're right. If he's not a pilot, then if he a gunner, then that's where his talents lies.
And Han Solo was always griping that he had a bigger crew, or I
Yeah.
want a bigger crew, or
Yeah.
I want people on board. Now that they lost Han Solo, they kind of realized that running the Millennium Falcon requires a crew, not
Yeah.
just two people. I mean, it can
Yeah.
be done, but it would be easier to have.
And now he's gone. So
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Well, he
Yeah,
bit the
and
dust.
I don't think there's a relationship there because I think it was early
Oh,
on.
with Finn and Rey.
Yeah, but
I
it's
don't
just like a
think there's-
really strong friendship. I think he would want to be where she would want to be. She'd want to be. He came back for her. She really admires him in that way. So they'd want to be together for friendship
they're like
sake.
brothers in arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what was weird to me was like when Leia right at the end when Leia and Rey are like looking at each other. They never seen each other. They don't know each other. They've only heard about each other.
Yeah.
And then they act. It looks like they've known each other for years. I thought that was. I don't know why it looks like that, but
The thing to me
I think you
is,
just sense the Force. And
I would say
gotta hug
it's
you.
a Force
You-
thing that they both
You tickle
knew
my pickle
that-
here.
They both knew that Han died and they were there, but like to me, Leia obviously heard about the girl.
Yeah.
but I don't know whenever.
I mean, obviously Leia could pick her out.
Yeah, but Rey.
But Rey,
But-
how's Rey gonna know?
Speaking of that scene, up to the third viewing, the thing that bugs me, and this is a nitpick. Everything we're saying, I think, is nitpicky. We love
Yeah,
it.
of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
But Chewie just walks by Leia after Han
Yeah!
got killed. He just
I noticed that today.
and then like you
Like
know
you
they-
can't give her a hug. You gave her a hug when you first saw her
Yeah.
the first time.
and they pull to a wide. It's Leia and Rey together, and Chewie just standing with the group of people like looking after.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'm like, no, you should have been like, oh mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like she would have
It was
looked
like
at him
his
like,
best
oh
friend.
yeah, like
And your
I've known you.
best friend's
well,
wife.
That's the
Or
thing that
ex.
still bugs me. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
if this
I
is
know. I noticed that today too.
Chewie getting screwed, man. He
Forgot
didn't get
about
his
that.
stupid medal at the end of A New Hope.
It's just
Although-
that bitter
They
rage
addressed
just
it in the
comes
comics.
back.
Like apparently he got it and he gave it to someone. I don't know. I don't read the comics, but
But then
he
they're
didn't get his
not,
medal on film.
did they do it in the new Marvel comics though?
I think
Because
so.
that's really.
I don't know. I saw an
Because that's
article, like-
continuity now. Is the Marvel? the
Yeah,
Marvel
yeah.
Stuff.
It's yeah. I think they did it.
But the old stuff's all out.
So
the
on
door.
film, he didn't get his medal. And after Han dies,
Well, he didn't hug Leia. He's probably mad about the medal.
Yeah, he's just like,
You ain't got no medal in your hands.
You ain't got no
"Did you
medal.
ever not give me a medal. Where's my medal?
don't have your
Still
medal?
looking for my medal.
you have that box with the shiny metal in it? No, you're not gonna give it. All right, you don't get no hug.
Yeah, that's still I'm like, oh, that bugs.
A K-pop video that was done in Google VR, and then you can just like move around and look at all the girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Okay.
His interview in 360.
Oh really?
Yeah. That's what I was like, wait, what the fuck?